Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give our praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Shamra Kodash. Want to give double honors to the apostles of great mercy that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. This Makazar from the Trinidad camp. Just want to do a quick edification for the elect's sake. Alright, 2019, the year of the Charagma. Alright, so I have some news here. It says Swedish microchipping photos flood social media and it's insane. It says Swedish corporations are now implanting their workers with microchips. Employees are taking to social media and posting the surgical procedure photos. Alright, now they're showing off their chip. Alright, so guess what? Any trend that goes through media, you know the masses gonna pick up. We see that in the way people dress. Now this chip, it's gonna become the new it thing. It already is the new it thing. Alright, and when it comes to, you know, other countries full blown like how it is in Sweden, guess what? The masses gonna run tight. Alright, but to prevent that, the Lord is sending his prophets out here to give warning not to take this chip, because this chip, this little microchip that seems so, you know, so innocent, all right, guess what? That will be the means of your destruction, which is the mark of the beast. All right, it says Swedish medical staff surgically implant the chips into the area between the thumb and the index finger. The goal is to offer Swedes more convenience in everyday life. Earlier this month, we reported that the UK companies are beginning to ask that their employees be microchipped similar to the Swedes. All right, so now it says what? It says the goal to offer, see if I could highlight it. All right, it says the goal is to offer Swedes more convenience in everyday life. All right, now when you look up that word convenient, it means suitable or agreeable to the needs of or purpose, well suited with respect to facility or ease in use, favorable, easy, or comfortable for use at hand, easily accessible. All right, their house is convenient to all transportation. All right, so they use it under the guise, all right, of convenience. They're making everything seem to be readily at hand, more easy. All right, where you wouldn't have to go through hours in the banks to get money. You could just, it could be done in seconds. All right, where you wouldn't have to go through lines in the groceries. It will be done. They even show you videos with that people going into the groceries, picking up what they want and just leaving. Because why? The chip being scanned and it just being, you know, taken from their accounts. All right, where you wouldn't have to, you know, walk around with keys. Doors will be open for you just by the flick of your wrist. And that is how people being deceived. Hey, when they cause the economic collapse, they will put it that the only way you can get food is by taking this chip, and people are gonna run tight because the masses, they don't believe that the rfid chip is the mark of the beast. All right, and that's gonna cause the death of a lot of you people. The RFID chip, all right, the NFC chip is the mark of the beast that the scriptures speak of. All right, so I want to go into some scriptures. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So we giving you warning. All right, we giving you warning. The Lord said to give them warning. So we warning you that guess what? We are in the last days, and this chip that everybody, you know, making widespread, guess what? Is the mark of the beast. So we giving you warning to the spirit of the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. This is Psalms chapter 74 verse 4. It said, thy enemies roar in the midst of thy congregations. They set up their ensigns for signs. So I want to look up the word ensign. The word ensign and sign is the same thing. A what? And it says what? A signal, a distinguishing mark. All right? A banner, remembrance, miraculous sign. Now guess what? This chip is a miraculous sign, is a miracle. That with just the flick of your hand, you could open doors. Lines will be eliminated. They even bringing you closer to the microchip with the push start function on your cars, where you wouldn't have to use a key anymore. Where you could just walk up to your car because it have a chip in your key and the car door will unlock. All right? It's a miracle that you could use the chip to give people sight. All right? To help disabled people move again. All right? It says a token, ensign, standard, miracle, proof. Proof of what? Proof of ownership. All right? And when you go to the etymology, it says what? To consent or to agree. And two-thirds of Israel are going to agree and give consent unto the so-called white man to put that chip into them. All right? They set up their distinguishing marks, and two-thirds of Israel are going to consent to take that chip. All right? And that is why two-thirds of you are going to be destroyed. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right? Now, these people here, they have it in their, some have it in their left, some have it in their right. All right? Other scriptures said they received the mark in their hands. So you can receive it anywhere. But as long as it don't matter if you put it in your foot, all right, or in your toe. Guess what? Once you receive this mark, receive that microchip, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshua gonna destroy you. All right, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So evidently they're gonna do away with cash. Cash gonna become trivial. So to buy or sell, to do business, to buy food, to buy medication, because a lot of people living off medication from day to day, to buy medication, guess what? You're going to need that chip. And evidently, this is what they're going to do. So people are going to be more driven to take this chip. All right? Just like with phones back then had buttons. But then the phone started to phase out where they brought in touchscreen phones, smartphones. All right? So it might have had people that didn't like the touchscreen phones, but guess what? Soon it wouldn't even have any phones with buttons. You'll be forced to buy that touchscreen phone. And it's the same thing with the microchip. You might want to take the chip because you're afraid of, getting your skin pierced. But guess what? When it have no more money, you're going to man up and take that chip. But we given warning that this chip, this RFID chip, this microchip, here in Trinidad, it hidden under Act 11 on Section 34. All right? As the electronic monitoring bill. Guess what? It's the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast that the scriptures speak of. If you take this chip, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua going to put you to death. This is Revelation 19, verse 20. It says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Now what it says by, worshiping his image, mean that you down for this system. That you believe in this system. If you believe in this system, then guess what? You're going to just do whatever the system requires you to do. You wouldn't be opposed to the system. All right? If the system says that homosexuals are people and they should receive equal rights, guess what? Then you're going to go with that, and going with that goes against the Most High. If the system says receive a chip in your heart, you're going to do that because you're done with the system. That's what the scripture said, come out of my people means, hey, to forsake that lifestyle, forsake the system against the Most High. All right? When you look at the word miracles, all right, it also means a sign, a mark, or a token. It says that which by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known. We read that in Psalm 74 when it says a distinguishing mark, a miracle. All right. So the mark of the beast, which is rfid chip, is a sign. All right, is a token to show ownership. All right, just like a banner where the enemy set up to show. All right, where we control these grounds, to show that the so-called white man controls all his assets. When you take that chip, you literally showing that, guess what, Esau owns you. All right, just like he have the barcode on all his products, guess what, the only product that he don't have his barcode on is us. And that is his main goal, to microchip us, which he's not gonna be able to microchip the elect. The elect gonna take death first. All right, but 2/3 of Israel, they're gonna run to this. All right, it says a sign, prodigy, portent, i.e. an unusual occurrence. Here's an unusual occurrence because never before people see it by the flick of your wrist. You could open a door. You could just get money. All right, transcending the common course of nature. Lame people being able to move again. All right, and if you take this chip, guess what, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai gonna destroy you. All right, look up the word deceived. It says to cause to stray, to lead astray, lead aside from the right way. All right, to go astray, wander, roam about. All right, so when you people take this trip, you're gonna be led away from the truth. All right, you're gonna wander away from the truth. All right, so don't take this trip. But the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai had to be with you for you not to take this trip to begin with. If you take this trip, the Lord gonna destroy you. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, by Shamra Karkodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great men, not rule well. Salutations to the men of the whole land, since select. This is Makazah saying Shalom.